what happens, and it's like, okay, Nell, he's not coming round now. He'll probably come round late tonight. I do a quick video when I'm asleep or something, and then that's it. Come on, sort your head out. Oh my God, what is up with some of these people? Some of these people are absolutely mad. Like, not mad in like a crazy way, just mad in a stupid way. Oh, okay, now. And interrupting our live pro. We're in the middle of live pro as well, guys. And we've numpty off TikTok, who went and stood next to the police and went live on his TikTok and then come off. And he went, I might go for a drink, guys, down by the port. And then he comes off his live dead quick. You mean you go to a nice busy place where it's fun, police? That's what you mean. Instead of just coming into the bloody mountains. You said you was coming here. You did say that. You said you was on your way. You even said to the people, what do you reckon, people? Do you reckon we should go? I should go to Sam's right now. Right, guys, I'm going to Sam's right now. Well, we're there. Absolute clown. Some of these people are just up, you know, proper. Let me just answer this call if you most statement. Let me just answer this call if you most statement, mate. Say that. Right, I am back, guys. I am back. Hope you're all well and having a lovely day. Bloody hell, why do these numpties waste my time? Waste my bloody time. Oh my God. Absolutely stupid, these people off TikTok. Straight away they must think, oh, Sam Walker's sick, this is my best opportunity to pretend and do something. No, I'm sorry, lad, it will be your worst mistake. But it's, come on, stop clout chasing, it's embarrassing. It is so embarrassing. Look, I've got messages. If he wants to deny it, I can upload them. I have literally... Sam was getting excited thinking he was on his way. Look, let me just explain something to you. I've been messaging him privately saying, look, lad, for the last week, for 4 days, say, look, get the meet on tonight in your area. I'll send people to go meet you or come to Marbella. Because he did say he was going to come to Marbella. Then he starts making excuses, doing videos, going, no, Sam should come to me. Right, knowing for a while that I'm not going to travel 5 hours when I'm a little bit sick still. But I did say, come to Marbella. I said, keep it off social media. That's what I said. So what does he do? A week later, bear in mind, he's been saying for ages, Sam should come to me, guys. He didn't tell me he was on his way. He did not say to me, look, lad, I'm on my way now. Where are we meeting? No. What he done was drove to Marbella's police area where it's full of police and innocent civilians. He drove there and then he done his live for 5 minutes and went, guys, look, I'm in Marbella. Bear in mind, he's in a police area. He went, guys, look, guys, I'm in Marbella, guys. This is where I am. It's a lovely place, this, guys. This is what he said, right? We don't mention names in here. Do not mention his name. We're not going to promote him because he'd be made up, right? And he goes, look, guys, I'm here. He did not message me and tell me he was coming. And then he goes, right, guys, shall I just go to Sam's? And he knew he wanted to come off his live because he knew exactly what time it was. Bang, he comes off his live and says he's on his way. I'm 10 minutes away. And you're still not here. It's been an hour. Don't waste my time. I've messaged him and said to him, hurry up and get here. And he won't. But this is what I'm saying to you about these clout chasers. They're just nothing but clout chasers. And that's all they are. Clout chasers. And embarrassing. Don't waste my time, you absolute clout chasing scruffs. Oh my God. Comical. It's so comical. It's just comical. How embarrassing can that be, though? That's guts. Come on. Imagine having an argument with someone. You've got to understand the logic behind this. Just understand the logic behind this. Imagine having an argument with someone, right? But not only do you have an argument with them, but then the person says he will come down to Marbella, and then after he had said he would, and then he comes online and goes, no, Sam should come to me, guys. And he wouldn't meet. And he wouldn't meet. He wouldn't meet. And then I said to him, keep it off social media, lad. People on social media don't need to know this. Deal with it properly off socials. What does he do then? He then drives to Marbella's police area where it's filled with police and innocent holiday makers who just fancy being with your kids on holiday, and you have a piece of shit like him walking right into the area where it's innocent holiday makers and police, and then he does a quick live. I couldn't even read that. Yeah, and he's what's name. He turns around and says, does a live and says, right guys, I'm in Marbella, guys. Why did you not tell me you was in Marbella? Why did you have to go live to tell everyone? And then you come off your live dead quick. But before that, you said, I'm going to go directly to where Sam lives. Well, if that's the case, then I'm here now. You've not turned up. It's been an hour. I live 10 minutes away. So you're like 40 minutes late, 50 minutes late. Nah. No, that's something, lad. He's just done it for clout to try and say, "Oh yeah, I've been to Marbella." You could literally have, you could literally have trouble with anyone, and then drive to their area, to a police area, do a quick video on live for 5 minutes, and then scoot off there quick and say, "Well, I've been in the area, guys." No, you went in the area, then you bloody drove off. That's what you done. You bloody drove off. It's just so weird. I don't get it. You weirdo. And then you turn around and say you're coming down, and I was like, well, where are you? You've not turned up, you weirdo. Absolute clown. So I'm sat there thinking, I've got a little bit of work to do in about an hour and a half. So you're either coming down, or you're not. What are you doing? Because you've got like an hour. You've got an hour before I've got to go and do a little bit of work. So you're either coming down and dealing with it, or you're bloody not. Yeah, so what are you doing, you little clown? Because you done a video right next to where the police were, and then you said you was coming down, and I'm sat here waiting for you, but you've still not come. And I deliberately come off live because people on live don't need to see what happens here, right? I deliberately, and I would expect the same from you. A good old man can way of not bothering to go online when we see each other. Deal with it the good old-fashioned way, right? You don't need to be on live going, look guys, I'm outside. But I know what happened. Let me just tell you what will happen. You'll probably come late in the night when I'm asleep or something, and you do a quick video. I'm going, look guys, I'm outside Sam's house. This is where. Let's have a look who's requesting me there. One of the lads. What's his name? Steve. No, we will be doing battles later on. I'm pushing up the ranks. Right, we'll go up the ranks in a bit later. I've got a little bit of work to do. By right, we should be pushing it now, which is just slightly annoying, but I've got a little bit of work to do. And then we will do it in a minute. Yo. Yeah, man. Go ahead, I'll press the button to open the gate. You know? Go. Sorry guys, yes, so Number 2 in the... Oh yeah, we're number 2. We need to be pushing it, really. We will start pushing it. Let's just see if... we do need to push the Live Pro because we are number 2. Yeah, right. We'll get someone in and we'll push it a little bit. At least we're number 2 at the moment in the Live Pro. But they're not far behind us, are they? Let me just see where they are. Yeah, so there's a few that are still close to us in the Live Pro. Yeah, we're quite close in the Live Pro. Let's see. Yeah, because there's someone else who's right behind us as well in number 3 spot. The number 1 spot's not far away. Not far away. We can catch up to that person anyway. Yes. So what we will do. Who's this one who keeps requesting me? Okay. For this clown, I've been live, so he knows I'm still here. Where he said he was going to come, he's not come. He's just wasted my bloody time. That is all he's done. Wasted my time, but he's done it for views. And that's all he's done it for views. And it's... Oh, come on. Stop. Just live life. Stop posting shit on social media. Trying to get yourself in clout. And it's embarrassing for you. It's so embarrassing. Surely you've got to understand that it's embarrassing. It's so embarrassing to drive down to Marbella at 50 hours away. I know how. Look. The thing is, to drive down 5 hours to Spain, to Marbella, and instead of messaging me saying I'm here, you go live in a place where it's decent, innocent holiday makers outside of McDonald's, where you know that the British and innocent people are going to be. You know that it's going to be full of innocent people and police in that area. Oh my God. But that's the place where you chose to go live on TikTok for 5 minutes. And then you went, I'm coming to Sam's. Now what you page going, shall I just go for a drink, guys? We're in a place where it's full of police. Why don't you just go and meet Sam like you said you was going to, instead of talking to your people on TikTok? Oh my God. Get a life. Get a life. And then what embarrassing even more is the fact that you blatantly turn around in your live and, right guys, I'm going to come off live. I know where Sam Walker lives. I'm going to his house right now, guys. Well, it's been away. Are you still not here? You weirdo, I live 10 minutes away. Oh my God. What? I've got things to do as well, so you're either coming or you're not. You clown. What is up with these TikTok clowns? Why? I don't get it. If you got a problem with me, why did you go to TikTok and do a video saying, guys, I'm in Marbella? Why didn't you just message me and say, Sam, I'm in Marbella, where am I meeting you? Oh. Who's he on about? I'm not going to mention the lad's name because I'm not going to give him any clout. This is all he wants. That's the only reason why he's went to Marbella. The only reason that he's gone to Marbella is so he can do a video on TikTok in a police area outside of McDonald's where he knows it's filled with innocent civilians who are on holiday, and he does a quick video and says, guys, I'm at Marbella. He does that deliberately because he knows the police are there and he just wants a bit of content. But instead of just keeping it off, if he really wanted to see me, he would have kept it offline, messaged me and said, I'm here, where am I going? Instead he went to a police location. It's like, come on lad. And then on top of that, what's even more embarrassing is the fact, no one mentioned any names. If anyone mentions his name, block them please, mods. We don't mention the little grass's name. But what's even more embarrassing is the fact that on that same 5-minute live what he done next to all the police, he said, I know where Sam Walker lives, right guys, I'm going to go to his house now guys, I'll be there in 10 minutes. Well, it's been over an hour, we're out there. You're not here, you absolute clown. And I'm here. Do you know what I mean? It's like, come on, sort your head out and either get here or don't. Either whatever you want to do, you absolute clown. But there's one thing I know, that if you're stupid enough to come to my location, you will not be going back. You will not be going back. That's a fact. And I think you know that yourself, and that's the whole reason why you have not come. But I'll tell you what will happen. I can predict it now. The same as Marbella, where he done a video next to the police. What he's gonna do, when I'm asleep or when I'm just chilling like this, he's gonna be miles away, and he'll do a quick video, or he'll be outside the apartment, do a quick video when I'm asleep or something, and go, look guys, I'm outside Sam's. Well, why didn't you go there at the time when you said you was gonna go? You said you was gonna an hour ago. You said you was gonna go there after you just been to Marbella's McDonald's. You literally said you was gonna go to his, and you was on your way, and it's only 10 minutes away. So why have you chose to come later when he's not there? You absolute weirdo. It doesn't make sense. That does not make sense in my head. The reason why is because you're just doing it for views. That is it. There's no other reason. Right. So, as you've seen, I am here. I've waited, unfortunately, for over an hour for this clown. He did say he was on his way. He hasn't turned up, unfortunately. So, as I've said before, I've got a little bit of work to do. So, hopefully I'll bump into him when I'm out and about. But, he's just a clout chase. He's just doing views. Absolute clown for views. So no doubt he's probably going to wait until I go out and then do a quick video outside. I go, look guys, I'm here. This is his apartment. Well, I'm not here. You weirdo. Absolute weirdo. What is up with these clowns? Get a life. Get a life. You could have messaged me directly. You didn't. Get a life, you absolute clown. Oh my God. Look, I've been here over an hour. Right, I live 10 minutes away from where you was. I was literally sending someone straight to you in Marbella, and you knew that was what was happening. That's why you come straight off your live, right? But if you want to come here, you're more than welcome. You're more than welcome. Like you didn't even message me to tell me you was in Marbella, and instead you went to your TikTok. You clown. You absolute clown. You went to TikTok and went, guys, I'm at the McDonald's in TikTok. I'm in Marbella, guys. I've travelled 5 hours to come to the McDonald's in Marbella, guys. Where's Sam Walker? Well, you haven't messaged Sam Walker to tell him you was on your way, or even the fact that you was here. You absolute clown. So how is he going to know that you're at the McDonald's unless you've just hit live? You absolute clown. And then you only went live for 5 minutes. Not even enough time for anyone to even go and see you. Right? And then you've just turned around and went, I'm on my way to Sam's. Straight at the end of your live, you went, I'm coming to Sam's. I'm on my way now. I live 10 minutes away from there. It's been over an hour that I've been sat here. I even went down to my car to get some drinks and then come back up. I was hoping I would have bumped into you, but no. So I doubt, you absolute clown. Right now, what is up with these clowns? Anything for views. That's a classic example. Look, let me just say something to you. That's like me just having a little argument with any one of yous, and then me just going to your area when I'm not messaging you, not telling you anything about me, the fact that I'm going to your area. And then me just getting a quick video at the McDonald's by your area, and I'm live for 5 minutes going, guys, look, I'm at the area now. I'll go to the house, and then I don't turn up at your house. It doesn't make sense. Absolutely does not make sense. Absolute clowns. I don't get him. But anyway, right, we're gonna let the clown do what he's doing for TikTok views. Right, he hasn't met. He didn't stay on his live. He went to a little pedestrian area where it's filled with police and innocent holiday makers. Why would you go there where you know it's filled with innocent children, innocent women, and innocent men who are just on holiday? You go to the McDonald's there where you know it's full of police, and then you decide to do your live on TikTok. Instead of messaging me, you could have easily, if you really wanted to see me, you could have easily have messaged me and said, Sam, where am I meeting you? Whereabouts in the mountains am I meeting you away from the innocent civilians? That's all you needed to do. But you didn't. You went to TikTok. You hit to TikTok and told TikTok that you was in Marbella, but you only stayed on for 5 minutes. And then you're like, right, where's the nice place to have a drink, guys? I'm sorry, lad. Marbella is a different type of thing to you, to what you're used to. You're used to being in these little scruffy little places where you little shitty drink 55 pence, all scat people. Marbella is not really like that, lad. It's got a little bit more about it. So you probably won't suit many places in Marbella. It's probably not your type of thing. You're probably in the rough ass places where just all scumbags. Marbella is not really like that, lad. So yes, unfortunately, lad, it's probably not your type of place. But you didn't stay around for long, did you? You didn't go live for long. Like, in no doubt, do you know what another thing you'd probably do? You'd probably come into a mountain somewhere, right, and go, guys, look, I've left Marbella, guys. I'm actually in the mountains now. Well, what mountains are you in? Because I don't know what bloody mountains you're in. You said you was coming to mine over an hour ago. I'm still waiting. I live 10 minutes from that McDonald's. You only stayed on live for 5 minutes. I live 10 minutes from the McDonald's. You should be here by now. But you're not. Just after views. But yes, I've got a little bit of work to do now. I've waited like an hour and a half for him. It's like nearly 2 o'clock now. Before I even seen this clown, even knew to us that I had to go and do a little bit of work at 2 o'clock, and it's nearly 2 o'clock now. So I'll be back on live in about an hour, guys, after I finish a little bit of work. So big up to all of you. And the clown didn't turn up at my home as he said he's going to. So I he's going to. So I